Hey guys, welcome to Mars Toys, and look what I have here. I have the Migthy Morphin Power Rangers, and I wasn't gonna get this set. I did catch the Red Ranger and the Green Ranger, and I thought they were super cool, but I was like, no, I'm not, that's fine, I'm gonna stop. No. And then all of a sudden, I saw this other three, the Pink Ranger, the Black Ranger, and the Blue Ranger, and I was sold. I picked them up right away. I went back and got the Red Ranger from Amazon, which I ended up paying $30 for, but it wasn't that bad just because I seen the price has skyrocketed. And the Green Ranger I was able to get at toysrus.com for $19.99. Now all I'm missing is the Yellow Ranger, and hopefully we'll get a White Ranger as well. But let's open them up and see if they're as cool as they look. And here they are out of the box, and I mean, they're super cool. I really do like them. So let's start with Billy here, the Blue Ranger. And just to go through a little bit of articulation, it's the same with all of them, so I won't go through all of them, but he has pretty good range when it comes to his head. He doesn't look up actually that much. He definitely looks down, sideways, but not up, not that much, just as far as he could go because of the helmet. And then he has this articulation here on the chest, which I'm not a big fan of. I just not a fan because they usually always end up looking weird, but sometimes when you're trying to get the right pose, it comes in handy. So there's articulation on the shoulder here as well as the side bicep. There's double articulation here on the elbow, and then there's articulation. This is actually pretty cool. I haven't seen this type of articulation on the actual wrist right here. On the leg, there's side articulation a little bit, double jointed knee articulation here, and then there is side pivot right here on the ankle, and of course it goes up and down as well. So you get a really good range of motion. This is as much as I like it. I don't like too much articulation, even though I do tape photography with my figures, but I don't want to sacrifice the sculpt. So I think they did a good job with putting enough articulation but not sacrificing the sculpt. And then he came in with the leg. This is the Megasaur Leg, and they each came with a different one. And even though some of them are Series 1, some of them are Series 2, they come with their actual piece, so you'll build different swords. So this is for the blue sword, for the Megasaur, for the Migthy Morphin Power Rangers. And then let's do articulation on the Pink Ranger just because she's a female body. It's the same. Well, actually she has a lot more range when it comes to the head to tilt back, but she looks sideways, she looks down. She has a different type of articulation here on the chest. It's kind of loose and scares me a little bit, so I'm not sure if there's a rubber band in here or how it works, but it's a little loose, but it's good. Also, shoulder articulation here, side bicep articulation, single articulation here on the elbow, and then the same type of articulation here on the wrist, which gives you a really good range. And then because of her skirt right here, you can't do much when it comes to kicking forward, kicking back. She does have double knee articulation here. Same thing with the ankle, sideways, backwards and forwards. And then they all come with their weapon, which you put right here. And then obviously you could pull out the actual, I'm not sure what this is called, so forgive me for all those Mega fans. So I'm gonna put it back in here. Actually, hers tends to fall pretty easily. Again, less articulation because of the skirt, but other than that, and also the elbows, but she's still pretty cool. I really like the color and how pink it is. And then Jason here is from Series 1, and one of the things that someone pointed out, a friend of mine, was that he actually has a white belt versus the silver belt in Series 2. The Green Ranger is also from Series 1, and he has a white belt, so that kind of sucks that they're not uniform. But it's the same type of articulation when it comes to the actual figures. Everything's pretty much the same except for the actual belt, which kind of sucks. And then he came in with the main body of the Megasaur, and actually the Pink Ranger came with one of the arms. The Black Ranger came with another arm. And then just so we could kind of look a little bit into his articulation here on the chest, his chest piece right here doesn't mess things up too much, except for looking back, there's even less motion right here. but the articulation here, and actually moving forward too, there's a little bit of that. The rest of the articulation is pretty much the same. He comes with his, again, I'm not sure what this is called, but this is his flute weapon here, and he didn't come with a Megasaur part, so a Build-A-Figure part, but he did come with his second sword right here, which is pretty cool. Like, the paint job is pretty awesome actually. And then he also came with a different set of hands, and I think this is so he could actually play his flute weapon thingy. But yeah, this is pretty much it. I really love them. Now I need to get the Yellow Ranger to put together this Megasword, so hopefully they'll release her pretty soon. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get any more, but I just wanted the Migthy Morphin Power Rangers. I also hope that we get the White Ranger actually. We'll see if I get the new movie ones, but I'm super excited with this ones. I'm super happy with them. Let me know what you guys think. If you like action figures, toys, dolls, anything, if you're a toy fan, then you should subscribe because I have tons of new toys coming your way. Thanks for watching Mars Toys.